What team should I get now? Oh, Madden.
Yep.
What's gonna be the difference, bro?
I'm saying if the same shit happened on all Madden, then I'm at. Then I'll know I need to go in the lab for real.
Yeah, you didn't?
No.
Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And Shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average.
Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna play with the Falcons just because. Actually, nah. I'm gonna play with these niggas. Shit.
Alright, fuck on for real.
New money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for banners. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done near every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the.
Hey, bro, if you went to Howard and you went to a basketball game, you'd be like, what the fuck am I watching?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Houston Texans.
We have talent on our team. It's not these niggas aren't good. We have talent, but it's not like it's real D1 talent. But the MEAC don't just got D1 talent.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Wait, what the fuck? Why is Nick Foles in the game?
Because that's the starting quarterback.
Now Foles. Ertz over the middle. And he takes
us up to the
40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play.
Damn, we finna put in fucking Carson.
Good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Wentz. Caught right side, Tate. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. This is caught. A gain of 9 yards. Sets up second and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Good yardage on first down. Now
yeah, I'm playing Madden online.
Second and goal.
My bad. Appreciate
They'll
you.
try and run it now with Sproles. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. Wentz now on third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Appreciate that.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a run. This is out.
Come on, bro.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Come on.
Pressure
I'm going for that shit.
this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. They're going for it. It's Watson.
Oh.
This is going to be incomplete.
I don't care, bro. You got the best team in the game.
The opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Goes underneath.
Come on, man.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing on first is Wentz.
Fuck.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
82.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. That is caught
You can get first down.
inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Telling them they need to throw across their body like it's fucking normal.
It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2.
I don't give a fuck. Carson Wentz ain't played it down in what? How long?
A few weeks.
But
He got
Carson
hurt
Wentz
at the
ain't
end of
been
the season.
playing. He ain't been playing, fool.
He got hurt at the end of the season, and when he was playing, he was cooking.
Now Wentz again.
Seen that.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled.
I'm giving everything now, man.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now
I know
it's
he got
first
the
and
best
goal.
team in the game.
Who? This is not the best team on the game.
Shit.
Wentz to throw again.
Damn, I thought he made
Are you
something.
fucking kidding me? That's bullshit.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Come on. He ain't let me move over there.
It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Please. Oh, okay.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. But the Houston Texans, as they come onto the field, obviously their offseason hit a little earlier than they wanted in January, making it to the playoffs, losing to Indianapolis. That was the first time that 2 AFC South teams had actually met in the playoffs when they squared off with the Colts.
And think about how the 2 of them began the year. Houston began 0-3. The Colts began 1-5. Yet they both finished so hot. The Colts down the stretch, 9-1 in their last 10. Houston 8-2, and end up meeting in the playoffs. And both of them ended up winning on the other team's home field. The Colts did it twice.
I know.
Houston did it once.
But as you said several times, hard for Houston to be completely disappointed with the ending. They have a lot to build on for next year. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football.
I got it. Come on. They won the cross. Come on.
No
They won the
yards.
cross.
No
Oh my
yards.
Those
gosh.
plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
I got it. Oh, you do it. Yeah, you better send them back.
I forgot you had DeAndre.
Come on. Is this not pass interference? Hey, bro, you hyping you got the Eagles, bro. You hyping you got the Eagles.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to
Nigga,
convert.
they're not the best team in the
You
game.
hyping you got the Eagles. Shut up.
They're not the best team in the
You
game.
hyping you got the Eagles, bro.
You're just busting my ass, and you know, and now I'm winning. Yes, I'm right.
No, because you got the Eagles, nigga.
The Texans
No, it's
send the
not.
punter
Yes, it
out
is.
as
If you
he
got
gets
a
the punt for
team
the first time
not an
this
88,
afternoon.
what would happen?
They're not an 88. What are you
If they
saying?
are.
Now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And
Yes.
the gamble pays off. They get the first.
They are not an 88.
Anxious
They are
moments
not.
there on the
What
fake,
are they
but
in?
do get just enough
I don't know. They
to
might be
pick
an
up the
86.
first down.
They're not no damn 86.
I know they're not an 88.
Okay.
I don't know what they are. They're not.
All
an
right.
88.
Okay.
Clock running under 4 to play
think it
now
might
as
be
they
doing
come up
all
on
that.
1st and 10.
Nah, that ain't it.
I think it might be.
Because if you good, you can play on any what a name.
From the
I think it might
gun,
just be
here's
because we don't
Watson.
all matter.
And he
Thank
fires
you.
it. Intercepted. Picked up on
All right, let me stop playing with you going to podcast
He's
your
able
ass.
to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on
Ain't
a
no
route
more
like
but
this.
loaded.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Trey 15, Trey 15. 82.
Wentz now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Wentz. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Why did he stop running? What the fuck?
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Who do you think won the Super Bowl, bro?
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Oh, the Rams. Come on. Oh, my God.
Picked up by the linebacker.
Oh, my God.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard
Wow.
line.
Shout out to my nigga
That's
Jordan
sort of a
Hicks,
second
man.
quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on.
You
He
need
hasn't
to
been able to do
pass
so
me.
here in
My
the second.
nerves.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but
I don't
it's
do
never
that,
a
I'm
bad
gonna throw
idea
pick.
to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Good chip.
On second down, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. To the side.
Bro, what
Wow,
the
what a
fuck
catch
is that,
there.
bro?
He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Sunday. Grade 15. Grade 15. Hey, stat.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down inside the 20.
No!
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Oh!
Oh, and now the Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The
Damn, that's crazy.
10-5.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward?
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. We have hit half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
The kick is
they
good.
will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
This Eagles line is so serious. Like,
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give them a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A first down carry now for Miller. He's to the 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Black, black. Man 5-7. Black, black, come on.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it.
Actually, I appreciate that.
Ball pops out, incomplete. With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league real quick. You know, last week we discussed the head coaching vacancies. There were 8 of them. Well, a lot of those places have already found new coaches, Charles. Some old faces in new places. Bruce Arians in Tampa Bay. Adam Gase staying in the AFC East, jumping from Miami to the Jets. And how about some of the new fellas?
Yeah, how about Cliff Kingsbury? He went to USC to be the offensive coordinator after losing his job at Texas Tech. Ends up being the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Freddie Kitchens gets the job in Cleveland, gets the promotion. Vic Fangio finally getting his shot to be a head coach. He's going to Denver. And Matt LaFleur, he's going to work with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
That leaves us with 2 remaining spots, Cincinnati and Miami, still searching. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nigel Bradham coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. 1st down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Now they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The punt team on now. Is from their end zone. They get it away. Sproles, the return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And once again, they go with Sproles. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Throwing his Wentz.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Michael Bannon in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Come back. Richmond. Tiger.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And out across midfield down to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Flag 22.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Griffin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Black 99 Philly. Down. Green 99. Green 99.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, Watson flushed out right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
That's crazy. This nigga about to win like the Patriots.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes
He's trying to win like the
after
Patriots.
this.
Wow.
Holding the ball, throwing short-ass passes.
Bro, you been doing that shit all game.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the
Looking to
fact.
throw on second down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have broken the tie. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. They do tack on the extra point as well, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Wow.
He's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Oh shit! That really just happened.
You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Like it waiting to. Okay.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I did.
Now contact.
Come on, bro. How I do that and I wouldn't even know the nigga.
Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's
Oh,
an anticipation
shit, that's
game
crazy.
for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Shorty. Black. Lion.
They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He's back to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Now,
Come on, man.
whistles
Help
come
you.
in. We're going to get a
You know,
timeout
those
here
things
by
that
the
will reason.
offense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Wentz now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
He thought that was
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
a that was.
Charles, I think
I was
back to
right
your
there,
earlier
dude.
statement
Come on,
about
bro.
the
Trying to hold
visitors
me.
being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle, and this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch.
Thank you.
And, a crusher there as it's
Man,
intercepted.
good game.
Zach
GG.
Cunningham with a pick.
You said what?
I said good game.
Oh yeah, good game, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I hope I at least showed that I'm better comp than all All pro.
Oh yeah.
Be having me.